least make a pretense that they have a job, other than taking the gleanings of. Well, they do. But the point is that they're not looked at as, oh, Rabbi so and so, he's so holy. He eats our sloppy seconds because that's not something you associate with Judaism. But this here is kind of a sloppy seconds verse. Right. No, the Kohanim, the Levites, they have no inheritance. They live on, you give them your scraps, because and then Hinduism, but also Catholicism, they are married to Israel, kind of the same way the monastic female orders in Catholicism. Well, I'm married to Jesus, that's why I don't have to, I don't need to know a man, I know the Lord. It reminds me of that, which I don't normally associate with Judaism. But it should be. I mean, that would be something. Say, oh, Rabbi so-and-so, he's such a big tzaddik, I'm going to give him, normally I just give him the really crappy guy. This time I'm going to give him maybe a little more, because, I think that would offend the dignity of most rabbis if they lived that, if that was how their role was understood. Yeah?
Yeah.
More about that, and that they I mean, this is why I think the Mashiach is it's going to be tricky to figure out when he's here, because again, this anxiety about there shall not be found, this is 18:10, chapter 18, verse 10, there shall not be found among you one who causes his son or daughter to pass through the fire, one who practices divinations, an astrologer, one who reads omens, a sorcerer, or an animal charmer, one who inquires of Ov or Yidoni, who are presumably other gods, or one who consults the dead. For anyone who does these is an abomination of Hashem. Okay, so again, it's like last week's portion, with if there comes a prophet and a dreamer of dreams, kill him. And here, if there's someone who really impresses you with his spiritual insight, kill him. And it's just, it's suspicious of anyone who is compelling, or who seems to have insights that aren't, I don't know. So how do you know when the Mashiach is here? Because he's gonna, this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna make people want to pass through fire. He's gonna practice divinations.
He's not gonna make people pass. He's not gonna tell us to throw our kids into the fire.
No, pass through the fire.
That's what I mean. Throwing your kids through the fire.
Right. Well, I don't know how that verse is interpreted, but I'm thinking that he'll make wanted people pass through the fire in the same way that Shabtai Tzvi made people want to pass through the fire. He had people emigrating, and the false Messiah in the 17th century, going to Turkey from Europe to, well, they were passing through the fire for him. I'm using it metaphorically there, that it's
spiritually.
Spiritually.
He's speaking spiritually.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Kundidi, glad to see you in the chat room. Kundidi, he likes to get to Thailand 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh, Kundidi. Oh, Kundidi.
Kundidi.
You go to Thailand? Do you go to Pat Pong, Kundidi?
And it's not because of the Buddhist temples, and it's not for the ancient art treasures.
Well, what else is there to do in Thailand? I thought it was just Buddhism and natural splendor and.
I wonder if it's something we said.
I've been there. I went to. I know. Come on.
He married a Thai wife, so it kind of crimps his style.
Sorry.
She's like 30 years younger than him.
I didn't know that. I thought you were. So some guys go there and like, I just came back from Bangkok.
No, he goes there several times a year for that very reason. Yeah. No, he's kind of crimped now that he's married, but.
Right. Sorry about that. I don't judge your choices. No, I mean, yeah, all right. I don't know. I'm having
a very diverse crowd, isn't that, Charlie?
Yeah. Well, again, there's this, and 18:9, when you come to the land that Hashem your God gives you, you shall not learn to act according to the abominations of those nations. So again, this is another theme again, which is that it's not about internal impurities, it's about don't import foreign ideas into Israel.
Like wearing a tie.
Wearing a tie.
Ultra-Orthodox regard wearing a tie as a superfluous garment, and the Chukim Goyim, the ways of the Gentiles. So that's why they don't wear ties. That's why I don't wear a tie either.
But they do wear the.
I wear a jacket, but a tie is superfluous, and it's the ways of the Goyim.
Okay.
So
But
more Orthodox Jews don't wear ties.
Well, what's the saying in Chukim Goyim?
Chukot Goyim.
Chukot.
The ways of the Goyim.
That's interesting. This quote is also right.
Follow the ways of the Goyim.
Well, but I hate to break it to them. My understanding, anyway, is that the whole manner of ultra-Orthodox dress, the black jacket, and that is also Chukot Goyim. But I guess it was the 17th century Polish aristocracy at the time that the Hasidic movement was founded. But they liked those Goyim, I guess. Is that the difference?
I'm not sure that. Well, part of the difference is the tie is superfluous.
Oh, gotcha.
And so that's.
But you do have to, right?
But you do need like a.
Well, but a jacket in Southern California.
A jacket, if it's hot, it does seem superfluous. But certainly, you do have to wear a jacket when you make kiddush and when you do Birkat Hamazon. So it's a respect thing, but I'm not sure why. I know that's the either the minhag or the halakha.
Right.
You have to wear a jacket when you bench.
Okay.
And
but certainly at Sinai, Moshe Rabbeinu must have told us what a Jew should wear rather than what a Polak should wear. So like, I mean, everything was they said everything at Sinai, even though it's hard to, So well, what did he say about that? Like, well, I mean, shouldn't there be something Jewish rather than importing these foreign traditions and wearing that jacket? I think they're an abomination. You know what that means? Extirpate.
Well, there's one thing in here you'll like, and that's near the end, like chapter 20, verse 19. If you're besieging a city, you're not allowed to chop down the fruit-bearing trees. So, you're an environmentalist, kind of green-friendly guy, no?
No, I'm not. I'm not an environmentalist. I like animals. I mean, I'm an ethical vegetarian, but I'm not a. But no, I appreciate the sentiment.
You must appreciate the sentiment of cutting down fruit-bearing trees.
And Jesus made a fig tree wither because he got angry, and I don't like that. So
that's why we're Jewish.
So that's why I'm Jewish.
And not Christian.
Because Tikkun Olam, it does it where but that is nice. You don't. I mean, at the same time, I'm going to stick with the positive interpretation. You could say they're just trying to, hey, don't destroy something useful, but at the same time, well, no, maybe it's just don't be needlessly destructive. Hold on to the fruit-bearing trees. That's nice.
Okay, I'm pretty tapped out.
Yeah, it's been a long... well, I enjoyed this.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll as good as we are, believe it or not, we'll get better. Our rhythms will get better.
Yay, Torah.
Yeah.
Yeah.